Welcome to the St. Louis City tow lot, where some people say once a vehicle passes through these gates, you may never see it again.
You don't just lose vehicles.
James Mundy, a former commissioner at the city's tow lot, is just one of several employees who've reported suspicious activity to the city and to the I team.
I believe the citizens of St. Louis are definitely being scammed.
According to Missouri policy, here's how the lot is supposed to operate. Once a vehicle is towed by the city, the owner has 30 days to pay the required fees to get their car back. If a vehicle goes unclaimed, it can either go to public auction, be sold for parts, or get crushed. Regardless of what happens to it, the city is supposed to make money off every vehicle stored on the lot. Employees say that's not happening.
They know how to go in there and change the numbers and the name.
This current tow lot employee asked us not to reveal her identity. She's worried about losing her job. She worked with the I team to dissect hundreds of pages of tow lot records obtained through a Sunshine Law request. We found over an 11-month period in 2019, 155 cars on the lot were marked as redeemed, but with no money paid.
This is the total amount that the city was going to charge had the individual picked it up. You see down here, nothing was paid. It was redeemed, but it doesn't have the person it was redeemed to.
If our whistleblower is right, that's nearly $78,000 worth of tow and storage fees that the city missed out on. Car theft victims are the only people who can get their car back without a fee as long as it's done within a few days. Other than that,
Even a total vehicle, there are parts that are valuable. Yeah, no vehicle's going out of there for free. I can't think of an instance where it would.
200, 225.
another set of records involves vehicles sold at auction. The records we looked at, there's no buyer listed.
You got to have a valid driver's license and ID to get these vehicles. Nothing's on there to show who it was sold to. They put a frivolous name on there, an unknown name. Some of the addresses have 9999 unknown.
If any of these allegations sound familiar, it's because various clouds of scandal have passed over the city's tow lot for years. Most recently, in 2019, the I team uncovered this police report showing some cars were leaving the lot without the city seeing a dime.
It's a lot of people involved. And how many and how high up, I don't know.
State Senator Carla May says she's heard about mismanagement at the tow lot from several employees and a relative who once worked there. She urged the St. Louis mayor's office to investigate in 2019.
Cars were disappearing, set aside, held over, no money collected for the cars. That was the big thing, the zero balance for the cars, and they were disappearing.
We brought all of these allegations to the man in charge, Commissioner of Streets, Kent Flake. Why are cars leaving the tow lot for free?
Cars should not be leaving city tow for free. All of 2020, we've been audited by both city and state. And to the best of my knowledge, in all of these, they've never found that.
The I team is still waiting to see those audit reports. After the 2019 police investigation, Commissioner Flake says City Tow made several changes to make sure each vehicle on the lot was accounted for.
We went to a third-party auctioneer in fall of 19. Prior to that, the auction was ran by tow lot employees. That was noticed by PD as a very possible large loophole where things could be happening. We installed 3 more cameras. We built in several layers of, not necessarily management, but overseeing of positions.
Despite all the high-tech upgrades, there's one thing City Tow still does not have: an employee manual outlining the tow lot's standard operating procedures.
We do have about 40 signs up on a wall with our work rules on them. That's kind of from way back. We've been trying to get an actual work rule manual actually put together so there would be no question about it.
That police report we told you about from 2019, well, turns out that case is still open. Police couldn't give us any more details. If you've had a questionable experience with the city tow lot, we want to hear from you. Email me directly at prandawa@ksdk.com. For the I team, PJ Randhawa, 5 on your side.